What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Haikyuu, Season 4, Episode 2. Where we left off last time, Suki and Kageyama are both going to two different training camps, and they are the only two from the team that got invited to these camps. I'll get to show in a minute. So Kageyama got invited to the youth national team's training camp, and then Suki got invited to, I forgot what they called it exactly, but like specific people were invited, people who they thought had potential or very, very talented, to practice together from like the teams in the region, I guess. So yeah, they're all gonna like practice amongst each other. Anything else? Oh yeah, and then so Sho decided to show up to Suki's camp because he said, I want to learn from all of these people. I know that they are all considered strong, but I want to understand why. So you gotta, I think, commend him for taking the initiative, right? Like he's trying to take it that extra step. Like it just shows how much passion he has for this sport. On the flip side, it is disrespectful to just show up when you weren't even invited. But like he's got guts. I give it to him, right? So he's lucky that the coach from Shiro Torizawa was like, it's fine, whatever, we could always use a ball boy. So he's not actually gonna get to play, he's just gonna watch. But still, you can learn a lot from watching, so, and who knows, maybe in the end they will let him participate, but for now he's just the ball boy. But I'm excited because I think we're getting introduced to some new characters. So I don't know if this first half of the season is just going to be focused on these training camps, and then maybe the second half we'll get into the actual like spring tournament. But I know that I don't know if it's one or two movies coming out that will like finish this whole story up. So I know that by the end of the season, not everything will be wrapped up. That the story won't be concluded. So, yeah. Anyway, that's just my guess on where things are going, though. But yeah. Anyway, let's just jump right in, guys. So eager. He's so cute, man. Look at that, like, he's doing what he's told, you know? He's taking everything in, while at the same time, you know, okay, hey, we need a ball, hey, we need some water, blah, blah, blah. I remember him. I think, did they go up against Sho's team or something? Oh. Did I just miss something? Oh. What did I just miss? Anyway, but I'll finish what I was saying about him. Wasn't he like... He kind of was just like, whatever. And then, I don't know if it was his match against... Because I can't remember who they went up against, but... Did he go up against Karasuno? And then... I don't know, I just remember somebody inspiring him. But I just can't remember who it was. It might have been Sho. Don't know. Anyway. I gotta go back and see what I missed. Drills. Oh, he heard that. Oh, okay, he heard some. Okay. Drills, right? Oh, spiking drills, and he got excited. Gotcha. Okay. He's like, you're not here to do that. Oh, Sho. I know. Jeez. He's mad because Sho proved that he was wrong. Or the coach was wrong, I should say. Well, both of them, I guess, because he just gave up. I wouldn't put it past him. But there is something in me telling me, like, is he testing him in some way? I don't know. I mean, he is, obviously, because he's like, well, we'll see, you know? Are you nothing without your spike or setter? But, like, then again, he's not being allowed to play, so how are you going to test him, you know? After practice? Like, I don't know. Are you going to have someone stay after and... I don't know. It's different when someone's not setting it for you, huh? What is that root gonna do? Like, take root on his ankle and, like, hold him there so that he can't go any farther or something? Ugh, he feels like he's gonna get left behind. Sho, no. You won't. Oh my god, Suki, you're such an asshole. Oh. That's one way to get him out of his head, I guess. Just piss him off. Why? Oh. Oh. Ooh. How is this gonna go? Okay, I guess I'm gonna learn something new, aren't I? And what are those proper steps? That's it? That's all you're gonna say to him? He hasn't stopped by yet. Oh. Okay, I see what he's supposed to learn from being a ball boy. Can you get all those balls, Sho? All these different types of techniques coming at you. Can you get any of them? Not just a hand, not a fingertip. Like, yeah, that was cool when he caught that. That's what he's supposed to learn. Who is it? Oh, okay, yeah, the team. Ishijima. And oh, okay, the whole team. No, maybe not the whole team. They're starstruck. Look at Sho. He's drooling. He can't wait, but you can't. Oh. Oh my goodness. Actually, he wasn't invited to the camp. Hmm. I guess we're not going to see Kageyama's camp this episode. Maybe next episode? Maybe like back and forth every other episode? Sorry. Oh, I would feel so uncomfortable, like, oh my god, like nobody even wants me here. They're not necessarily telling me to leave, but they're not telling me to stay. Oh. He didn't do anything. Oh my god. Double! The atmosphere is just so different. If he was here with his team, like, he could be having fun. Like, oh, that's just, oh, I don't know if I'd be able to get used to that. Oh? Oh. What am I doing here? Let him have his moment. I want to cry. To feel this lost, you know? It's an overwhelming feeling. You can almost feel like you're drowning in it. It's not that easy just to say that, you know, like, easier said than done sort of thing. Like, find it, okay, but how? How will I know the right answer once I find it? Like, will I recognize it? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Take it one day at a time, Sho. No one's kicking you out, right? So, you've got this. Don't stress, right? Like what Tanaka said. Hey, you want to figure out where you shine on your own and what you need to do to get there? Then, I guess, well, my interpretation of everything they're saying, and I'm probably missing something, but my interpretation is, like what Take-chan said, you have to start at the bottom when you want to get better. When you suck at something, you know, you can't possibly get any worse. Not that he's bad, but you know what I mean. Take it slow. One day at a time, follow the proper steps. Don't try to take shortcuts. Just follow the proper procedures. Like, no one here was, you know, they weren't just great overnight. Also, like, you didn't have a team to practice on for the longest time. You know, like, relax. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself, dude. Like, you're starting with way less than a lot of them did. So, like, experience-wise, I should say. And you didn't really have the, like I said, in opportunities. Like, you didn't have the opportunity to play with the team. You didn't know what it was like, what it entailed. You didn't. So give yourself some time. I think you've grown immensely. And it hasn't even been, what, a year yet? So it's all right. You're gonna get there. Also, you don't have the height that a lot of them have, and that's, you can't tell me for a second height doesn't help in volleyball. It does. You don't have that. You didn't have a team to practice with, like, the years of experience. You don't, just cut yourself some slack. Stop beating yourself up so much and stop rushing so much. Stop trying to rush progress. You can't. It's going to happen at the rate that it happens. Yes, do everything you can to put yourself in the right environments where you can learn the most and grow the most. But don't stress so much about, like, it has to be done at this time frame. Like, it has to be now, and it has to be done in an hour or a day or 2 days or a week or whatever. Like, because they're moving and they're growing this fast, I have to. Like, no. Everyone grows and learns at their own pace. I get it. You feel like you're being left behind, but you're not. And then, with what, Ukai said, you know, am I doing the wrong thing here? Like, I'm doing what's best for my team, but am I doing what's best for Hinata? Am I just, like, I think he was talking about, the coach for Shiratorizawa. I don't remember his name. SH something. Or no, sorry. Washoji? I don't fucking know. Sorry. He only picks the strongest players and doesn't really, as much as Kirisuno, like, try to help the individual grow and learn, like, everything. Like, you're good at this, so, like, you're only gonna play this position, and that's the only reason I want you on my team. Like, he picks and chooses, and, like, I think Ukai's team focuses more on, like, helping each player learn the basics, and, like, yes, you help them figure out what their strength is, but you don't, like, not let them on the team because, like, they don't have this specific, they don't fill the specific position in your team that you need them to fill, right? Like, I don't know. Like, does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. You figure it out together, you know, like what they excel at. But with Sho, he said it, not me. I didn't even really feel like this before. I don't even know how I feel about it now, to be honest, but he feels like they're not giving Sho and this is my interpretation of what he said, tell me if I'm wrong, but that he's not giving Sho, or they're not giving him all of the things that he needs, all of the opportunities, maybe, because he said, like, we're just using him in the best way to benefit our team, which, I mean, every team does to a certain extent, right? But but to me, you're implying to me that, like, yeah, you're not letting him access, or maybe not even letting him know what is, okay, how do I say, okay, you're not letting him access every tool available to him, or maybe not even letting him know what tools would be or are available to him, like the camps, maybe, or, like, is there something else that, like, Sho could be doing that you're not making aware to him, or something? Like, what are you trying to say? And if that is the case, that is selfish. You know, what do you think? What's the worst that could happen if, like, you put him in an environment where it's best for him to thrive? How does that negatively impact him? I guess I don't exactly understand what he's saying then, huh? Because I feel like if you put him in an environment where he's thriving, wouldn't that make it better for your team? Like, because he can come back and, like, after he's grown from whatever experience and learned a lot, like, it's not like he's gonna abandon your team, or do you think that that's gonna happen? Like, what do you think? He's gonna, like, transfer schools or something and play for a different team? They'd have to accept him first. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, what do you mean? What are you afraid of? He said we need every player on our team. So, who are you afraid is, how do I say the sentence? How do I phrase it? Who is it that you are afraid of leaving? That doesn't sound right, though. Who are you? How do I phrase that sentence? Is that right? It feels not right. It doesn't feel right. Who might be leaving, or who could leave? Right? Like, that's kind of what he's implying to me. Is like, you're afraid someone's going to leave your team. Who? Who do you think is going to leave? Suki? I don't feel like that's right. It feels like it's Hinata to me. But why? And then Take-chan saying, all that bullshit about, we can't, it'd be nice if we could just give them all the right answers all the time, but I think he was trying to imply, like, sometimes they got to get there on their own. They learn more if we let them question things and, like, work through it on their own, because that way, they're probably going to discover and learn a lot more than they would have if we would have just given them the answer. So, sometimes it's about, like, the journey, like, getting there, finding that answer, how you're finding it. And that's what Sho's doing right now. He's trying to figure out where he's thriving, how he is going to thrive, how he can get better. He knows he wants to get better, but he doesn't know how yet. And right now, I think through this camp, through watching all these other players and, like, learning from them, like, because he's got to receive all these different types of serves or blocks or like different, like seeing different strategies. Like, okay, you set to this spiker and whatever, like, he's gonna, receiving spikes, serves, a lot of the, like, techniques that he maybe even use on his team, like, what's it like being on the receiving end of something like that, like, through all these different matches and plays, like, when he's getting the ball, it's not just about, I'm the ball boy, like, I gotta chase the balls. Like, I don't think he wants you to just be chasing balls. I think he wants you to learn how to receive all those different, like I said, serves, tosses, spikes, whatever. So, that's my takeaway, at least. But again, maybe he's like, I don't want to just come right out and say that. Like, I want to see if you can kind of get there on your own. It's a test, I guess, in a way. Maybe that coach is also doing what Take-chan is doing. Like, I want him to get there on his own. He needs to learn on his own. By making mistakes, he's learning what not to do, right? So, same thing for when you do something right. Now I know what worked. You gotta learn what does and doesn't work, I guess. For you as a person, Sho. So, take it slow. Try to learn something from every experience, and if you don't get it right away, it's okay. It's okay. Like Tanaka said, relax. Don't be so hard on yourself. Try to take it easy. Like, you're stressing too much. Too much. Like, you guys just won, and I get that you want to keep excelling because no one else is going to stop, right? But, whoa, right? Whoa. He's putting way too much pressure on himself right now. But, you know what? I feel like I talked way too much. Hopefully, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know if maybe I misinterpreted something down in the comments. Like, how did you guys interpret what Take-chan said, the coach from Shiratorizawa? What is it you think Sho should be doing? Like, just anything, your takeaway from the episode, period. Yeah. But remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I will catch you in the next reaction.